Whether you're using your ute for work or adventure, choosing the right hardcover isn't easy. This video will give you everything you need to know about the Ute Master Load Lid so you can make the right choice for what best suits your work or lifestyle. Most new utes come with nothing covering the tub, and this leaves gear exposed to the elements. That's why most ute owners accessorize their ute to get the most out of it. While there are many types of covers available, the Ute Master Load Lid is in a league of its own. You can choose from 3 styles of load lid. They are standard load lid to suit sports bars, load lid with Ute Master aluminium sail plan. Each load lid comes with manual key lock, gas stays for opening and closing, and all the components required to fit your vehicle. Hard-working tradies and adventurers require tough gear that works on and off the job site. The Ute Master Load Lid is built tough, out of one-piece aluminium tread plate sheet that has a base thickness of 3mm. The construction is similar to aircraft and incorporates up to 7 meters of internal bracing and heavy-duty hardware, which is bonded with the glue, then riveted together. There's no shortcuts on strength. This load lid has a dynamic load rating of 200 kg and a static load rating of 400 kg. The dynamic load rating refers to the amount of load you can safely carry when you need to stop quickly at open road speeds, like an accident. To achieve a dynamic load rating, Ute Master put their products to the test. Some companies will only tell you a static load rating, and that's because they don't test their products properly. Dynamic load ratings are calculated by subjecting the load lid to a series of formulated tests that represent real life: twisting, pulling, pushing, and anything in between. Typically, a dynamic load rating will be a lot lower than a static rating, but it would have been tested at weights a lot higher than the static rating to pass the dynamic test. The load lid is tested in several different ways to ensure it meets the high standards for strength, durability, and safety. Let's take a look at how the testing is done. To see how much weight a load lid can safely support without bending or breaking, Ute Master performs a static load test. This test involves placing extremely heavy weights on top of the load lid and gradually increasing the load until failure occurs. A static test is only about how much weight the load lid can support while sitting still. Believe it or not, some advertised load ratings are actually static ratings, which do not accurately show what a hard lid can carry while in motion. Now, dynamic load testing is about putting the load lid through a series of tests in real-life scenarios at open road speeds. They use the jigs and winches to apply force to the load lid from different angles and directions to test its overall strength and structural integrity. This testing helps ensure the load lid can withstand all working conditions while moving. Ute Master have a special rig that replicates the vibrations of traveling on rugged roads. The result is a whole new level of performance and driver comfort. Because of the 200 kg dynamic rating, the top of the load lid becomes a second loading platform, which you can put loads directly onto. This is perfect for larger, bulky, dirty or awkward shaped loads that otherwise wouldn't fit under a lid. This is where the load lid becomes a game changer. When you carry a large object with the roller cover, you expose the whole of your tub. As soon as it's rolled back, your gear is exposed to theft and rain. With the load lid, the large object goes directly on top of the lid, so you can keep your valuables safe and dry underneath. Over the life of your ute, you'll be getting tons of gear in and out of your tub. That's why it's important to have a hard lid that provides easy access to gear. To access the tub, the load lid has a single twist handle on top. Simply insert the key and twist to release the locking mechanism. Then you can lift the load lid straight up. The load lid has 2 gas stays positioned either side of the lid. These are to help lift it up when there is no load on top. You'll also notice there is a strap positioned underneath the lid, which makes it easier to reach up and pull down the lid. Even if you are tall, this can be particularly useful if your ute is parked on a high angle. The load lid mounting system is very slimline, and the gas stays are positioned to allow you easy access to the front of the tub. If your load lid is compatible with genuine bars, then it will have a separate mounting plate, which will reduce the access. The loss of tools or adventure gear due to theft is not only a massive inconvenience, it's expensive too. So knowing your gear in your tub is safe and secure is important. The load lid has catches on both sides so that when the lid is locked, it's really hard to pry open. The tailgate locking plates also prevent your tailgate from being opened when the lid is shut. Some vehicles now come standard with the central locking tailgate, but if you forget to lock the ute, this locking plate can save your day. You can remove the locking plate post-purchase if you need to. Over time, you're going to open and close the load lid many times, so the option of locking your load lid using your factory car key remote is real handy and makes getting gear out of the tub faster and more efficient. Now, utes are designed to take a beating, so your hard lid should too. Roller shutters are prone to jamming their fragile mechanisms on sand and dust. A Ute Master load lid is built tough, so you can take it everywhere you go without having to worry. Roller shutters have a reputation for being hard to seal because of their intricate mechanics, but the load lid has one solid aluminium shell, so it's far easier to seal and keep your gear dry. The load lid has a full bulb seal which runs right around the top of the tub. This stops water from getting in and keeps everything dry. The bulb seal is held in place by a heavy-duty windlace with a pinch weld, which not only looks better, but will ensure the seals go the distance. On the sports bar load lid, there are also built-in rain channels. These redirect the water around the sports bar and over the edge of your tub. At the front of the load lid, there was a weather seal which prevents water from running into the tub when the lid is open. On some models, such as the Next Gen Ranger and Amarok, Ute Master also supply additional sealing kits to seal factory holes and gaps in the tub. The Ute Master load lid is known for being the most customizable hard lid on the market. With such a wide range of accessories, you can customize the load lid to fit your lifestyle best. And rest assured, all the accessories go through the same testing and load rating process. The Destroyer side rail accessory is unique to anything else on the market. It's packed with features, has a 200 kg load rating, and will match the tough style of your ute. These multiple hex-shaped tie-down points will help to prevent your load coming loose during transport. They also have a built-in T-track, so you can mount accessories directly to the top of the rail. Whether you're looking to carry recovery tracks, a spade, or an aerial, the options for customization are endless. The Ute Master cast side rails also have a load rating of 200 kg. They are a hybrid between solid cast aluminium and aluminium extrusion and are completely plastic free. They're not leaving strength to chance. Aluminium is a tough, durable and corrosion resistant material that has a high strength to weight ratio, so the load lid doesn't lose any of its weight capacity due to weak side rails. The design features smooth contours for a refined, sophisticated look that blend in with your vehicle. When you're pushing a load onto the lid, it's easy to go a little bit too far and damage the rear window glass or paintwork on the cab. The load stop acts as a stopper, which you can push your load hard up against. It attaches directly to the cast side rails or Destroyer side rails, completing the look for the load lid. It has a 200 kg load rating, so you can use it as a restraint point, giving you extra peace of mind when carrying loads. The tool mount kit attaches directly to the cast side rails or Destroyer side rails and gives you the option to attach brooms, spades or fishing rods securely on the side of the load lid. If you're wondering how you can transport your dog with a load lid, Ute Master have a solution. The lid spacer kit holds the lid ajar with a 200mm gap above the tailgate. This allows air to flow freely into the tub. You can also use it to hang your surfboard, fishing rod or trade materials out through the gap. You never know what you'll need to carry on a load lid. That's why having extra load restraint points is important. If you're carrying a surfboard or object that's short in height on top of the lid, this set of lashing rings makes it easier to strap down your load. This is because the lashing rings are positioned closer towards the center of the load lid and they sit lower than the side rail. Traditional roof rack setups on the top of the utes can be hard to reach. This can result in lift injuries from heavy loads or a lot of wasted time getting gear up and down. The lower position of the roof racks on top of the load lid not only reduces stress on the body, but because it sits within the streamlined part of the vehicle, it creates less drag. So if you're carrying a rooftop tent or a bike, it won't slow you down. Talking of bikes, if you're heading away biking with family or friends, having enough load space in your ute can be a challenge. Often that means bigger items get left behind because there's no space for them. The load lid allows you to carry up to 4 bikes on top while securing gear underneath. If vehicle style is important to you, then the Ute Master aluminium sail plane will take the look of your ute to another level. Like the load lid, the Ute Master sail plane is constructed from aluminium, which gives it greater strength and rugged appearance. New technology has allowed us to create complex curves that match the contours of the vehicle, enhancing the overall style. Some tub covers are generic, designed to work on multiple utes, but this is more for the convenience to the retailer than the person who's going to own it. A generic fit can have water tightness issues and just look out of place on the vehicle. Ute Master use 3D scanning to tailor each load lid to each specific ute, so there's a perfect fit every time. Our range of side rails can provide your ute with a unique profile and is tough. And all rails are model specific, so you can get your optimum fit for your vehicle. The load lid itself has a raised profile with underneath bracing sitting inside. This means the load lid doesn't interfere with the height space below, so you can slide in a full-size fridge with ease. Underneath the load lid, there is a lock housing to prevent gear from bumping the mechanism during transport and becoming stuck closed. It also provides a tidy, clean finish without exposed wires or aluminium rods. The Ute Master load lid comes in a tough Oasis black powder coat. This is a lot more durable than paint because it's baked on. The black finish matches the accents of the vehicle and finishes off the tough look. Traditionally, Ute hard lids and roller shutters require a professional install, but the load lid is super easy to fit yourself. Because the load lid is designed to be model specific, it utilizes factory mounting points so there is no drilling or gluing and it won't damage your tub when removed. With every product Ute Master supply, comprehensive fitting instructions complete with a model specific fitting video, so you know exactly what you're in for. If you've added the central locking accessory to your order, it doesn't need to be done by a qualified electrician. Simply follow the fitting instructions provided to tap into the factory wiring loom. Ute Master understand choosing the right accessories for your load lid at the time of your purchase is not easy, but thankfully all our accessories can be retrofitted. So you can grow your setup and grow used to all the possibilities of your new load lid. Ute Master products are manufactured at a state-of-the-art facility in New Zealand. Everything is completed on-site from design to manufacturing to comprehensive product testing. This means every product is built to the highest standard, ensuring it will go the distance in the toughest environments. Ute Master also have a distribution warehouse in Sydney where a range of products are stocked and common models can usually be dispatched in under 3 days. So you'll be up and running in no time. Should anything go wrong with the product, you'll be pleased to know Ute Master's friendly team will help you get your gear sorted. All of Ute Master products are backed by a 3-year warranty which covers material, manufacturing defects and malfunctions. With some imported products, it can be difficult to get replacement parts when required. Ute Master keeps stock of common components. Should you need anything, the team can get you back on the road ASAP. Ute Master products are fully sealed to prevent water and dust from getting into your gear. However, you can add a tailgate seal kit to prevent dust from coming in through the gaps on either side of the tailgate. If you require specific dimensions for mounting a portable fridge in the tub, you can easily find these on the Ute Master website. You'll also find a full breakdown of the key features throughout the product webpage and a heap of inspiration. The Ute Master website also features a Dream Ute Builder, which allows you to build your dream setup on the website. Simply select your vehicle model, choose the products you're after, and it will produce a quote on the spot, which you can email through to yourself. Included with the email will be everything you need to know to get the ball rolling. Ute Masters sometimes get asked why their products cost more than other options on the market. The answer is good engineering. Their products aren't flat packed with generic design, they are model specific and pre-assembled to the high standard. You are paying for an engineered product that does exactly what it says it will. It's all the little details Ute Master has covered in this video that make the difference, so don't skimp on quality. Remember, the bitterness of low quality outlasts the sweetness of low cost. Your money is best invested in quality.